Hello there, Swahili Nation family. Welcome back to another recap. I am Wongel Zalalem, and today we're going to start from Rwanda. The president of Rwanda, Paul Kagame, has ordered the immediate deportation of 18 Chinese nationals. Kagame said, quote, "The 18 investors were found guilty of mistreating Rwandan workers and grabbing land on which they operated their business. Africa is for Africans. We can't be slaves in Africa. We don't tolerate the nonsense of discrimination here. Rwanda is for Africans and those who mean well for us. I am directing the 18 Chinese investors to leave Rwanda immediately and must never return." Paul Kagame said Africa is for Africans and we're not gonna tolerate this nonsense, and we're happy that he did that. So apparently those 18 investors, the Chinese investors, were discriminating against the workers and hurting their workers, as well as taking land that didn't belong to them. So Rwanda said, we're not dealing with this nonsense. You're deported. Not just you, other investors. Take notes, because we are going to take action if you're not going to act accordingly. Thousands of Maasai flee into the bush after dozens shot and detained following eviction for trophy hunting and conservation. Thousands of Maasai people have fled their homes and escaped into the bush following a brutal police crackdown on protests against government attempts to evict them to make way for trophy hunters and conservation. On June 8, dozens of police vehicles and an estimated of 700 officers arrived in Loliondo, Tanzania, near the world-famous Serengeti National Park. On June 10, they fired on Maasai protesting at efforts to evict them. At least 18 men and 13 women were shot and 13 wounded with machetes. One person is confirmed dead. This is so wrong in so many levels. How do you kick out your own from their own land to make way for trophy hunters, apparently from the UAE? How does this make sense? And how do you feel comfortable shooting the Maasai people when they're just trying to defend themselves and their land and their livelihood? This is just so sad, and I hope the Tanzanian government makes the right decision, apologize to what they have done, and try to do better for next time, because this is not it. No, you don't do that to your own people. It doesn't matter how much money that will bring in. You are hurting your own people, and if you're trying to remove them from that area, where are you gonna relocate them to? Do you have a plan B? Are you relocating them to another land? Are you giving them a replacement? I don't think they're doing that, because they haven't said that. They just want to kick them out so that they can have this trophy hunting thing for foreigners. It's just sad. I really hope they apologize to the Maasai people, because this is not it. Sudan Revolutionary Front agree on dialogue. On June 14, 2022, the military committee headed by the Deputy President of the Sovereignty Council, Mohammed Hamdan, and Council member Lieutenant General Shams al-Din met with the Sudan Revolutionary Front representatives to discuss their stance on the process of the direct dialogue proposed by the AU-IGAD-UN trilateral mechanism. SRF, an alliance of rebel movements that signed the Juba Peace Agreement in the South Sudanese capital in October 2020, have agreed on a one-stage Sudanese dialogue, though the SRF initiative originally provided for a dialogue of several stages. Lieutenant General Ibrahim Jaber said in a press statement following the meeting that the two parties agreed to support the trilateral mechanism initiative and lead the dialogue through a national committee that includes all parties. The meeting also confirmed that Juba Peace Agreement and stressed the importance of implementing all its stipulations. Our hope for Sudan, as well as the whole continent of Africa, is to find peace and solve our problems by an open dialogue, not by being tribalistic. The solution is to have a dialogue, an open and honest dialogue, trying to figure out how we can all benefit, not be selfish, not just care about just where you come from, where your tribe is, where your country is located, which area you come from. It shouldn't matter. We should all want to win together. And when we come together and decide we all want the same thing. We all want to live peacefully. We all want to feed our families. We all want our rights to be respected. So with that being said, if they mean it and they want to come together and find a peaceful way of coexisting, good for them. Rwandan genocide suspect Kabuga is fit for Hague trial, UN court. The residual mechanism for International Criminal Tribunal has ruled that key genocide suspect Felicien Kabuga, who is 87 years old, is medically fit to stand trial to The Hague, where he is currently detained. This follows the request by defense lawyers that Kabuga's trial proceedings be halted due to his ill health. The judges also ruled that Kabuga will remain detained at the Hague branch of the mechanism, where he has been in custody since October 26, 2020. Kabuga is 87 years old, and they were trying to say that he's not, healthy enough, or he's ill, so he can't be tried right now. But the criminal tribunal said, nope, you are fit and healthy to be on this trial, and we are gonna try you. We're gonna follow this trial because it's a high profile trial. He was involved in a Rwanda genocide, and we're definitely going to keep you updated. Anyways, Swahili Nation family, thank you for watching this recap. I'll see you next week. Stay blessed. Bye.